Dun 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 dun, dun tractor. Dun 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 dun. Lime trailer thing. Do 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 do. Load it. Yeah. Bink-a-ding ding a ding ding. Flipping great field to do. Nice. Hello buddies, I'm Colonel Failure. This is the Farm Simulator and we're back in action in August. Oh yeah, I'm 10% through the quantity of this trailer already. That's my field. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of lime. Well, since I was last with you, I'm not finished on the lime topic. That was a weak segue. However, I mean, bear with it. No, since I was last with you, I used my stone cutty grabby thingamajig to grab all the stones out of the field. It took a very, very long time because said stone thingamajig doesn't have an awful lot of swoop. And I put together, well, I say put together, I bought one of the, it mashes the stones up and turns it into lime machines, which you might have seen during the delicate introduction to today's episode. And unfortunately, that's got a lot of lime in it waiting for me to put it in the coconut and make it all better. So that's good. But here in August, our primary objective is not the liming of this field. No, this is just something that I'm doing to be kind of ahead of the curve for when we plant it up, which is not until next year. So it's purely because, you know, there's jobs to be done and I'm doing the jobs that are to be done. So, you know, there's that. I'll tell you what, I'll skip forward to the actual bit that we're actually doing this time, actually. Here's a fun moment for you, just you know, as an aside. I was doing the stone picking up in the middle of the night, and I couldn't see where I was going, and it advertently drove into my cotton field. That happened. Yeah, no, hilarious. Good times there were had, but, you know, making memories. Splendid, that actually didn't take too long at all. Good. Well, that's one less job to take care of in the future, because I've taken care of it now. This fella right here, just tremendously helpful. With the objective we have here in the month of August is we're selling wood beams. These are not wood beams. These are very expensive tables, which I'm storing very carefully indeed. And what I've been doing with this chap so far, let's make it happen. What I've been doing with this chap so far is we back it up to wherever you're going, and then there's no avoiding. You have to have the help menu up to ensure you're loading the correct panel type. Now we're not doing Euro pallets here, no sir, or liquid tanks or big bags, no. Euro pallet overload, no. No, not bales. No. See, there we go. Euro pallets double length. Turn that on, and we should. There you go. See, and it'll just auto pick them up. It saves a bit of faffing about. Once you've got it, once you've faffed about with it, it saves you more faffing about. Ultimately, there's still some faffing involved. So anyway, turn off the auto loader, and then we'll go sling them out here. We will need this truck. Just not yet. And then unload, please. There you go. That's it. Put them neatly on the pile. Everything is glorious. No, we're going to need Johnny Fork Ladder for this one. Fork Ladder? Do you know anything at all? Right, now it should quite quickly become apparent why we need Johnny Fork Ladder. And that is because it's not exactly organised. And therefore, picking up double-length pallets, as I will be doing, will lead to quite a few false positives in the sense of I'll also pick up some long planks. One part of me says, yeah, use the forklift truck to separate them, and another part of me says, stuff it. Right then, stuff it is. There we go, this should just be working. It's not. Okay, disable auto load 6. Yeah, auto load. Auto loadage. Apparently I've got 1,000 or something. Okay, no, let go of those. What's your, turn that off. Yeah. Tension belts off. Well, whatever. No. Took that. Euro pallets, double length. That it should be grabbing. It's not though. All right. Well, let's go. Large wood pallets. There you go. Now the downside to this, obviously, is we're going to be picking up the wrong stuff, but also it insists on picking it up in a plausible fashion, which means that this little fella can only carry 4 double-length pallets at a time, and therefore that's all you're getting. Now there is a wonky trailer that comes or is available for it, but the downside to the aforementioned wonky trailer is that the time you gain in carrying more stuff, you lose in the inevitable kind of manoeuvring wonkiness that is associated with a wonky trailer. So I'd give that a miss. Anyway, here we are. We're here, and we sell the stuff. Hang on, now we're here. Yep. And we sell the stuff. There you go. You're going to need to take the belts off, and they'll sell as well. And then you go back and do some more. Now, there's good money here. I will get some false positives in the sense that I'll bring some long planks as well as the beams. It's good, but I'm gonna lock in a heck of a lot of just driving around. The previous version, it might have been, I don't know if it was quicker or not. Yeah. The previous iteration, I've done it all manually. I've used a forklift in order to just bang everything in the back of a big truck trailer and then drop it off. That's an auto-loady trailer, this one here. Over there, yeah. But that's an auto-loady trailer that only does short pallets. It doesn't do anything more than that. So I can't even make that happen. Come on, do it. Loads. Come on, you should be thrilled to get loading with this. What's going on? Right, enable auto load. There are 11. Unload here. Sure. Right, now load. That wasn't so hard, was it? Come on. Honestly, it's fighting me. I'm going to have to leave the ugly menu up. I don't want to leave the ugly flipping menu. 4 at a time. Going to be here all day. Well, it's the only job you've got to do in August. Yeah, I mean, there's that, but I was planning on setting up another field. Not buying one, you understand. Those 2 tiddly fields, I'm almost tempted to drive out there and show you. In fact, we're close enough, I might as well. Right, yeah. Enable auto load 1. Shouldn't be auto load 1. It should be no load available here. Right, take those off. Otherwise, stuff just floats. There you go. I mean, that's 20. It's 20 grand. This is not an insubstantial amount of money. By the time I've done all of this, I'll be up a good 100k or so, easy, without breaking a sweat. No, I'm going to show you the scheme, the other scheme that I wanted to conduct in August, which is just here. So this is the new field that we have. It's nice, right? But I foolishly, well, not foolishly, sensibly, but now retrospectively it's foolish. I planted these trees up to form a nice border, you know? It is a nice border. Yeah, but now it's just in the way. Because I could merge these 2 fields together and you know, witness the fitness. So, I don't know. I could wait a little bit longer because then they will be bigger trees and I'll get more wood back from them. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. What are you going to plant there? Oh, just grass. Yeah, I'm going to sow grass properly in there in order to be my animal feed zone feed animal. And even then, I still think that the pasture might be the swiftest buck bang right there. Are you sure that those big trailers will not do this for you? I'll be honest, I'm not. Let's have a quick check. Because I have a feeling that I left the old purple trailer down there, which is another auto loader. I think I left that down there for a reason. And that reason is it will auto load this stuff. Don't drive into the saplings, they don't like it. Alright, it's okay. Yeah. Why did I end up with this Volvo as my truck? Well, I'm glad you asked. It was cheap. Yeah, I got it on sale. So, I mean, arguably it's overkill for what I actually need, but It was on sale, and I thought I do need a means of transporting a bunch of stuff all at once. Right, hook that up. On board here are beams and long planks. Open the side. That's not the open the side button. Okay, this is that open. There's an open the side button. Oh, we can get loads more in here. Right, get loaded. Yeah, that hasn't worked. All right, okay. Maybe I need to close that and then switch the side. What do you think the switch the side button is? It's anybody's flipping guess. Is it that one? No, wait. Is it that one? I think, yeah, you've opened the curtain at the other end there, so it could be this one. Right, and then hope that this is the correct button to be depressed. I'll flip and just open the whatnot. Enable, auto, don't turn that off. Auto loads. Let's be having you. Let's go with the auto load. This is much better because I'll get loads on here. Just turn those off. Enable auto load. Auto load off. Auto load on. Auto load off. Just enable the... Now obviously this is a mod, and therefore mods always act in a mysterious way. I've got auto load turned on. Anything what wants to be auto loaded will be. Otherwise I'll just have to come back in a minute and get some more. Well, this is going to be faster than using the little truck, I suppose. Yeah. Put the belts on. Let's just say that this is full. I'm not even bothering to do the side up. Don't drive into the saplings, they don't like it. Yeah, no, that's it. Treat the truck with a certain level of hatred, and off we go. There's our... Yeah, I know, I've got quite a lot. I used the little truck to just move this stuff out of the way earlier on, and... obviously, I've got no regrets going on there in the slightest yet. Leave that there. Thread the needle. Beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, this is going to be good money. I mean, the one advantage, well, the two advantages that this are, firstly, you don't need to faff around with what type of pallet would Sir like to load. No, you don't have to worry about that. And then secondly, you get more pallets in there. So you go, just unload. Pull it forward a little bit. That was 20 grand's worth. That's good. Yeah, keep it coming. And that was another 55k's worth. Hold on, we left a bit. Don't do that. It's going to interfere with my ability to load up the next load. And I'm all about loading as many loads as I can here. There you go, get in. That's it. Yeah, it was only 700 quid's worth, barely worth the effort, but it doesn't make any difference. It's all good. Right, let's go get some more. Right, now we'll start down the deep end here. We'll turn the auto load on, which I think I just turned off. Turn it on. If the thing's turned blue, then argue. There you go, lovely. Right, get some more. Oh yes. Oh, this is making life worth living. All right, keep going. Yeah. All aboard. You've said full. I disagree. Come on, get some more. Turn it on. No, let's go and that's your lot, bruv. All right, okay, fine. We've managed to get 7,000 beams, 9,000 long planks, which is wrong because I'm not supposed to be selling long planks. Not now. No, long planks we flog them. When do we do them? Sell plank. Yeah. Sell long. October. October is your long plank sale month. But like some kind of wazzock, I've just told everything to... it was when I was just moving stuff around, to be honest. I just wanted it out of the way, so I ended up shoving it rather than doing it properly. This arguably should come as no surprise to you whatsoever. But, I mean, it happened. What you going to do? There you go. I've got one falling out there. But, you know, it's all money. I can use something to shove that into place in a minute. There you go. Lovely. Back over £500,000. This is... If you wanted to know where all the money came from, wooden stuff, and furthermore, wooden stuff and selling it in the correct month. Now, the difference between selling in the correct month and selling in the not the correct month is only marginal on a single unit case, but you're not shipping single units here. No, you're doing a lot, and to that end, it's worth doing it in the right month because it can end up manifesting as an extra 5-10 grand overall. Right, pull it around here and get loading. There you are. Lovely. We'll have this lot cleared out in no time at all. You know what I should do? I should have the sales market where my forest is at the moment. Because that way I could just drive through it and I could just do backwards and forwards to do unloading. As it is, I've got a somewhat complex manoeuvre to attend to. No, don't get me wrong. I shouldn't really complain in the slightest because it's pretty much right next door. I mean, more compelling still might be if I were to get rid of the fence at the top of the cliffside there, move the cliffside a little bit further close to the dumping zone, and just push them, just shove them off the edge of the cliff and gain my winnings. I have, as it turns out, I'll show you in a second. I'll flip it. I have actually got a shove it plan that I wanted to speak to you about. Right, now, as you know, we've got wood chips being caught here, yeah? And the silo for the wood chips is just around the corner. We'll be driving past it in a moment, but I'm sure you can remember where it is. And part of me said, what if you were to move the silo down here, and instead of using the old bucket scoop, you just got a bulldozer blade and just shoved the wood chips into the silo. Yeah, it saves time, and then that's what it's all about at the moment. It's about doing the work but saving the time. Look, I make my own rules. I mean, they're what they are. So I tried it. I pushed some all the way around, or rather I got a bucket load, and just because I thought, let's try it out before investing in all of this and going, oh, it didn't work. Yeah, so I bought myself a dozer blade. I emptied out a bucket of wood chips in front of the silo and gave them a shove onto the silo grate, and the silo grate went, what? Didn't work. Nope. Didn't work at all. Not even slightly. Not even close. Nothing happened. I basically just formed a pile of wood chips on top of the silo grates. So it didn't go that great on the silo grates. No, sir. Alright, so there's that plan scrapped. But I thought you'd want to know it anyway, because you kind of go, oh yeah, I can see the benefits to that particular operation in terms of a time saving. No, it's not a time saving. It doesn't work. Just use the big shovel, put it in a truck, and then dump it in a silo. Even then, I could have the silo where I was intending to shove stuff into, and then just shovel straight in there rather than anything else. And then something else that caught my eye was conveyor belts. I could conveyor belt things directly between one place and another place. Yeah, so all these things are still open. I haven't settled on anything yet, but needless to say, I find shoveling wood chips to be rewarding initially and then quite tedious. Which is, rather a summary for life, isn't it? That's harsh. Well, maybe. Yeah, I know. I'm not necessarily wrong. Isn't this a bit ambitious? Yeah, it could be. But at the same time, look, I've got some beams. Yeah, but at the same time, you've made this situation in here even worse. Yeah, don't worry about it. Come on, get in there. Come on, get on. Really? That's all you want to take? Just 12,000? Come on, you've got room for more. Come on. Load. Load, dagnammit. Load more. B. Load. B. No, it's going 12,000's a lot, bruv. Alright, fine. Now, using this Volvo as a shunter, I don't think is necessarily what the manufacturers had in mind. But, it's getting the job done. I mean, I probably could get another couple of pallets aboard if I were to switch the curtain side after loading with the curtain open at the front to then load with the curtain open at the back. I think it might just slang in one more set of pallets, but the time it takes to transition the curtains would mean that I wouldn't be gaining that much anyway. So it's better just to go with what you get and be happy with your lot in life. Right, that was 12,000 in one go, and we made just shy of 62 grand. Handsome. My initial estimate of at least 100 grand is well off. We're going to have made, $250,000 plus, and plus quite a bit. I could have a look, but I want to save the surprise for myself. Actually, I don't even need to look. I know how much we had when we started. We were at about 350k. We're now at 716. I haven't sold anything else. So yeah, this is just a magic money printer printing money magically. This could work well, or it might be dicey. Let's see. Straight up the middle. Go on. And the first thing you've got to do is actually go, have you got to, is this turned on? It is now. Right, okay. Because the thinking here is, even if I don't grab them, I'll at least shove them out the side where they're going to be easier to get hold of. What do we end up with there? Well, you partially failed. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, don't try that manoeuvre. That's not going to work. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, okay. Gently does it. Small moves. We'll get out here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Look. Isn't it fine? It's fine. There you go. Yeah. Alright, yeah. I've ended up with 9,000 long planks, which I'm not supposed to be selling, and only 4,000 beams, which I am supposed to be selling. So, on balance, I think that one, possibly a failure of a manoeuvre, but I'll be honest with you, I will sell whatever I can get my hands on here, because it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to watch the pennies quite so much. Even though, you know, less than 10 minutes ago I was advocating for, sell it in the right month, and you get all of the bonus profits, bruv. Yeah, which is fine when you're not short when you're short on money, but I'm not. I'm flipping raking it in. So the only objective we have these days is I want to buy everything. I'm going to buy the entire map. That's what I'm targeting. That's my agenda. Yeah. How much do we make out of that? See, look, there were 13,000 items on board there, and we only walked away with 50 grand rather than the 62 when it was mostly beams. Yeah, it's because it's the wrong month for long planks. Yeah, I know it is. You got another couple of months to go for long planks. Well, maybe if I hadn't been quite so destructive early on, and I'd actually sorted out the precious cargoes by sorted them out with my forky fork rather than using the handyman truck. Or is it a handyman truck? It's probably both those things. But we wouldn't end up in the situation we now find ourselves in, where my waters have mingled with somebody else's waters and we're all left looking slightly embarrassed and confused about the situation. Yeah. I do have some of the long planks being auto-distributed to the furniture factory because it allowed me to focus on other things, and that's actually it's a solid advert for the game itself. You know, is you kind of go, yeah, you can automate all kinds of bits, just as you wish, really, and just worry about the stuff that you want to worry about, and everything else can take care of itself. You want to use a helper to work a field? Well, obviously, firstly, good luck, but secondly, go for it. Yeah. What's your problem? Why are you giving me the ear roll? Stop it. Let's go. Stop getting snagged on stuff. We're not ready. I want to load more. I swear there's room for more in here. It's just going no. Alright, fine. Yeah, don't worry about the trailer, it's expendable. Part of me regrets having painted it purple. I find it a little bit too ostentatious now. A muted grey, or maybe if I was feeling lively, some kind of forest green would have worked out quite well instead of this royal purple business that we've got going on. Arguably imperial purple. But either way, it's just too loud. I mean, look at the sedate nature of the truck paint scheme that I've got going on. That's the kind of thing you want. What I should do is every month, as part of your monthlies, is empty out all of the wood stuff. I've got multiple trailers kicking around, so just start loading up individual trailers, so when the sales month rocks up, you can just go flog it. That would be what a smart person would do. It is more work, yes, but at the same time, so what? You know, that is the greatest strength of the farm simulator, is you choose the work you want to do. If just endlessly driving back an articulated truck is what makes you happy, then just do that, or go and play Euro Truck. But you know, if you want to mix in a bit of field, I don't need to tell you the people this. You're watching it. You already know the form. Yeah, no, it's all going well. Look at the money go, though, eh? Whoa, blimey. Yeah, this is going to push my objectives significantly. I might as well tell you about the objectives. I think we've mentioned it before, but let's keep it up, because I know what's in my head, and you might go, oh, his head's changed of late. So, we bought the whacking great new field, which is actually 2 fields merged into one. It is ploughed up and limed up and de-stoned. This is a positive place to begin. Nothing much else I can do for it now until planting season. I've not even checked when planting season is. But we're going to be planting the wheat. We want the wheat, which we will... Or do we? Well, I'm going to feed the crop itself. I'm going to turn into a suitable format to feed to pigs. So I can tell Errol to feed them to the pigs and amuse myself that way. The bales of straw that will come out the far side of it, that's to satiate my cows as part of their full ration food mix fandangle. Can you get that one? Thank you. Right, we're going to use the forklift truck for the rest of it. Yeah. Now the good news is I don't need to actually forklift it. Oh, see, you've overcooked it. Slowly, and then straighten, and then slowly. That'll do. Right. Noisy flaming thing. Yeah, right. So, look, this is what we're after. Yeah. This is not what we're after. Okay. Good. Glad we had this conversation. Perhaps it was a conversation to be had in another month, but it's too late now. No sense crying about it. Let's go. Yeah, right. So, step 1 is get that crop in the ground so that we can then harvest it when the time comes. Before then, we will not. I might buy the cow sheds, but I won't be buying any cows, because if I can't feed them, there seems to be precious little point. So, and I've no desire to buy pre-medicated cow feed. Yeah, no, I could have done that neater. These are planks. Oh, I don't want these. No, take the planks down the deep end, since we're doing a bit of a sorteroo. And then just move the beams. Alright, fine. Yeah, leave those there. Now, because we're using an auto-loading truck here, we don't even need to load them on board the truck. We can just stick them by the side. I don't think it will auto-load them while I'm still forking. But it might do after I've done forking. Well, it will do when I switch to the truck and do it that way. I've made a dog's dinner of this. Hang on. I was going to try and take a double stack to save a bit of time. But on reflection, I think it might... No, you've got it. Yeah. Spot someone who spent 16 hours in a forklift truck in this flipping save run. Yeah, you do build some skill up. You can't help yourself. Just kind of go, oh, I'm more capable than I used to be. I mean, not much more capable, obviously, but I'm not a rank amateur anymore. No. I mean, I've still got my amateur status so that I can compete in the Olympics, but... no. I've got a modicum of game. Ah, it's auto-loaded. Yes. That's the ticket right there. Good. Alright, that's going to make life a lot easier. Yeah, so once the crop is harvested, then we can look at getting the cows sorted. That's not even worth double stacking. I can just come back and get the next one. Do some kind of elegant swervy manoeuvre. Woohoo! Nope, didn't do it. I was hoping it would fly off the end and onto the truck. Well, come on then. It wants me to put it down. Alright, I'll put it down. There you go. It's not so hard. Yeah, so then we get the cows in. And why for are we having cows? Look at this, there's a set of beams here amongst the planks. No. We operate plank-based apartheid here. There we go. Move that over there. Yeah. No. Nobody. No mingling. Alright, come here. Just... yeah. Right, yeah, cows. Thank you. Alright, then what are we going to do with the cows? I'll be completely honest with you, I don't know. Because the cows are going to put... Why am I bothered about cows again? Oh, I want the slurry. Yeah, the main reason for the cows is as an extra fertilisation node in my arsenal of fertiliser. That's it. That's all I want them for. No, I mean, they'll produce milk and obviously other cows. And maybe I'll get involved in that. I mean, and then you kind of go, well, you've got to do something with the milk. And I go, well, I could just sell it. Kind of go, yeah, but you know what's better than selling it? What? Making it into cheese. So I think there's a high chance that I make it into cheese or butter. Can't believe it's not cake. No, I've done cake. Yeah, and honestly, I don't want to do any more sugarcane harvesting. I had enough of that last time. That was a very tiny field, but at the same time, you got a really good feel for what are the delights involved in sugar beet harvesting. Nil. Honestly, sugar beets. All right, sugar cane. Didn't do sugar beets. You could though, if you wanted to. You getting in there or what, son? Come on, look. You got plenty of room. Oh, it'll come out in the wash. Right, have I got any more hiding around in here? You might have some on the other side. Side A though, that looks all clear. Okay. Alright, up over the ramp. Yep, nice. And then, have we got any more friends here? Yeah, there's one. Any more than that? Nope, just the one. Good, job almost done. Almost. So the costs that I've got coming up are going to be the acquisition of baling equipment. Probably a more... No, won't need a mower, because it's going to be coming out the back of, obviously, the other major expense, which is going to be a combine. Everything else I've already got. Yeah, have I got a seed planter? Ooh, I've got a planter, but that's specific for cotton and corn and things like that. I don't think I've got one that does seeds. I can investigate this, obviously. Right, I think we're done here. It's just had a bit of an attitude problem with that one, so let's get that loaded, and then we'll call that loaded. Right. And then what you should do after that is come back and load this thing full of long planks. Yeah, that would save a job for later. The short planks, I'm pretty sure, are going in that other trailer we were looking at before. The one that had stuff in it. You know, the one that had stuff in... The one that we were looking at before. With the stuff in it. This grey one here, not that one. No. That is a non-auto loading trailer that, frankly, I should just sell. That one. There. That one. That one. That one. I'm pretty sure that's short planks loaded in that. I've no evidence, but I'm fairly certain that's what's in there. Right, there we go. That's our sales done for August. And I can't say that I'm particularly unhappy. Let's have a quick look and see how much we've made there. Here we go. 564 grand. £500,000. Not bad. Vehicle running cost 7.5 Gs. Yeah, production costs obviously 573. What we've sold. Okay. Those water costs, yeah, that's auto watering my sheeps. And you kind of go, I'd left a water bowser there. I experimented with a helper in July. Wasn't worth it. No, it really wasn't. But if you look, you do a profitable month and then a spend it all. And the spend it all is way less than the profit that's been made. So I'm quite pleased with that. Now, quick look at the calendar to go, when are we planting the wheats? Next month. September? Oh, what else have I got on in September? Nothing. Planting the wheat in September? Magnificent. That'll do nicely. Oh, good. That's a good thing. That's going to take ages. Yeah, no, but it'll be fun though, won't it? It's going to take ages. Right. Yeah, hang on. What do pigs eat? Animals. No, these are just the animals you've got. Well, I've got loads of them. Yeah, I know. All right. Well, how are you going to find out what pigs eat? I'm going to have to look it up. All right, well, I'll look it up. Anyway, there you go. That's it. August. Bosh. Job done. For the rest of this month, I'm just going to be organising pallets, I reckon. I am going to leave those trees to continue to grow to their proper height before I chop them down. doesn't make sense for them to have grown this far but not let them get to the point that I can make some serious cash out of it. I'll make some serious cash out of it. I've been Colonel Failure. September, we'll see the planting of the wheat. Yeah. You're gonna spend 900 grand next month as well. No, I'm not. But I think the next purchase we're gonna make is probably actually. Hang on, hop out the truck. All right. I'm just gonna do a quick nip to the shop. Wait a sec. We'll see if they've got a combine on cheap. I should keep my eye open for a combine on cheap. As much as I'm prepared to pay for expensive, a cheap one is better because it's cheaper. Right. What's on the sales then, please? What do we got? I've got one of those, and I'm not that thrilled with it. You've got a corn header. Don't really need that. You've got this big dog here, which is going for half price. Look, as much as I know you'd like to see me footle around with one of these, which is a tree monkey, right? I have done, and two things I can tell you about it. One, it's nowhere near as cool as you think it's going to be. And two, it's a right pain in the bum to manoeuvre. So, no. It's not happening. Then we got a harvester, digs potato harvester. And then, what's this? You're a forage wagon that does total mixed ration that I can feed to cows. Now, I'm going to need one of those, but I think I've got one. I think the old green that I've got already is up to the task. Let's have a quick look at harvester pricing since we're here. Do you want a big one? Yeah. Right. Well, that class. I'm not opposed to class or a New Holland. Yeah, what are we talking about here? Serious money. Very serious money. It does 30 kilometres an hour. That's pretty strong. What about you? 40 kilometres an hour. Oh, hold on. That's when it's not doing the business. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you're going to need a wheat header for it as well, presumably. Yeah. But look at that. That's a massive piece of... That hose is overcompensating, although presumably it is that size because of the girthiness of the header that you can stick on it. Customised. No, sorry, I meant combinations. Right. What's the girthiest? That does sunflowers. Not interested. That does sunflowers and corn. Still not. It's going to be a Convio Flex. 14 metre width. Yeah, that's quite strong. That'll be it. So what are we looking at in total? Well, over £500,000 quid. Yeah, best part of 600 grand. So basically the amount we just earned from our 1 month of wood sales. Yeah. There is a Massey Ferguson. Okay, hang on. It's a black Massey Ferguson, which is cool. What sort of header can we get on that? No. Yes. 12 metres. Down from 14. We will just have to decide when the time comes. I've been Colonel Failure. Subscribe if you feel like it. I'll be back soon. Well, I'll be back next month. You can decide for yourself whether that's soon or not. And we'll all frolic together in further farming fun times. Thanks for watching. Cheerio.